Hi, my name is Eric Wilson. I'm a 30-year licensed mechanic, and I'm going to, in the next 6 to 7 minutes, I'm going to show you the inside story on this 2017 GMC Silverado, Chevy Silverado 1500, and so you can make yourself an informed decision. Now, coming in on the front right tire, you got about 30% tread on 20 to 30%, definitely down but not out, on aggressive snow tires. So now coming behind the front right tire, this is your outer CV boot. Now it's full of grease, and if it was ripped, you'd see it right away. This is your right upper ball joint. That is tight, critical, holds the wheel to the chassis. This is your lower ball joint on the front right, and it's tight as well, critical because it holds the wheel to the chassis. This is your sway bar link connected from here to here, and that dampens the sway as you go around a corner, kind of slows the roll. Now the brakes, you've got about, I'm going to say you got about 20,000 K left on your front brakes. So yeah, definitely you still got a lot of good miles on your brakes there. Now your inner CV boot right here, see for yourself, good and dry, because it was ripped. You see it full of UVC grease all over the place there. So that so far looking good. Another connection point right here. This is your connected to the chassis, and that is good and tight as well. Now, this is the most important thing in the entire truck because it's the only thing that holds the wheel to the steering, the right outer tie rod. Now, you see the grease here? This is good because this has been well maintained. People have greased this, and that's always a good sign. This tube right here is your front right shock, and it's full of oil. And if it was leaking, you'd see it dripping all the way down there. Your sway bar no leaks, no cracks on your suspension, no leaks, no issues I can see on the front right side, suspension-wise, brake-wise, leak-wise. Tires down a little bit, down but definitely not out. Concerning leaks, this is the bottom of the motor. If it's going to leak, it's going to leak all around in here, and you can see for yourself, good and dry. So, and that's critical. Nobody wants oil in their driveway. Coming in on the front left tire, gain about 30 to 40%. Definitely down, but not out as far as your tires go. Coming behind the front left tire, again, if you notice how good that's all good, stained with grease, good, because that's been well maintained as well. This is your left outer tie rod. It is tight. Your left lower ball joint is tight. Your left outer CV boot is tight. Your left upper ball joint is tight. Your left strut, if you follow it down, good and dry, spring intact, no cracks, no breaks. The inner CV boot, a little harder to see. Here, I'll give you a shot here. Okay, there you go. Good and dry. Now, more importantly, right here is a leak point. If it was going to leak, it's going to leak right here. You see for yourself, good and dry. Another place, if it's going to leak, it's leak in the bottom of the differential here, good and dry. So I'm not seeing any leaks in this at all. And then your left upper ball joint is good and tight as well. Now, your left sway bar link connected from here to here, again, doing its job, dampening the roll when you're going around a corner. Another shot, okay, bottom of the transmission here, see for yourself, good and dry. I'm not seeing any leaks under here at all, actually. Now, this is one of two catalytic converters. Big problem with this that people are reaching under, they're going cut, and they're taking cats and they're getting $200-300 at the wrecking yard, and now you've got about a $1,500 repair. Well, I've got good news. You buy the truck, we're going to put on free catalytic theft protection, which means it's not going to happen to you, folks. That's if you buy, you get it for free for nothing there. Now, another leak point would be right here, where the drive shaft comes out of the diff, or comes out of the tranny, and you can see for yourself, good and dry. Another leak point here is at the bottom of the transmission of the transfer case here, good and dry. Your exhaust, see, this here is your catalytic, that's your catalytic, the other side of the catalytic converter system, and again, that's the one that goes missing, but it's not going to go missing if you buy it, because we're going to put a catalytic theft protection on it. Okay, coming in on the right, or the left rear tire, definitely down to about 20% tread on all season radials, or snow tires I should say. So down but not out. The left rear shock, if you follow it down, full of oil, and if it was leaking, you see oil dripping all the way down here. Your left spring suspension is good, no cracks, no breaks. Your Your no, I can't see any leaks on your rear brakes here. Got about 20,000 K on your rear brakes. Another leak point would be right here at the bottom of the diff, and if it was leaking, you'd see oil and it's good and dry. So now you are missing a spare. You want to make sure that you get your spare, because nothing like getting a flat tire and no spare to change it up. So just so you're aware of that. I'm not seeing any concern with your exhaust system. Everything's intact with that. Okay, I was wrong about the back brakes. The back brakes are brand new. Those brand new rotors, both sides, and brand new pads. So you got about 50,000 K on the rear brakes, not 20,000 K. So my bad, but definitely you got lots of brakes on. Now your right rear tire, definitely down about 20%. So you're going to be looking at tires before long there. Your right rear suspension, no cracks, no breaks that I can see, and no leaks that I can see as well, because normally a leak point is right here at the back of the backing plate on the differential, the rear end, and I'm not seeing any leak as far as the differential goes as well. Now the right rear shock, again, follow it down, good and dry. So looking not too shabby. Exhaust system, muffler, all intact, no issues with that. Another leak point, if it was going to leak, it would leak right here where the drive shaft goes into the diff there. Good and dry. So I am not seeing any leaks in this truck whatsoever. Your left front suspension, follow it up, no cracks, no breaks. Your right front suspension, same thing, no cracks, no breaks. You do got a ding on the side of your door here. So something's dinged the door and the your box there. Okay, you've got 185.98K and no check engine lights. Okay, everything's going on here. All right, and you got a tire light on. That's a pain in the neck. One of the tires have got a low pressure in it. So now I'll take you out and show you the condition. Oh, actually, I want to show you how the AC feels here, because that's the most important thing of all. And AC is blowing nice and cold. No cracks in your windshield. All right, now I'll take you out and show you the condition of the motor. Okay, you got the 6-cylinder motor in this truck, and that's a great, really good fuel efficiency, better than the 5.3, which is an 8-cylinder. And I am not hearing anything of any concern. Okay, with your motor running and a shot of your exhaust, nothing of any concern I can see. Now, I'll give you a tip here. When you're going to look at a vehicle, any vehicle, the first thing you do is take off the oil cap, look underneath and see if you see any kind of white goo, which is an indication of oil and antifreeze mixing, which is an internal leak. Big problem. If you see that, walk away. Now this you can see for yourself, good and clean, no indication of any kind of leakage in there. And I'm not surprised, because it's low kilometers and, as far as I can tell, has been well maintained. So this, folks, is my estimation of this vehicle. I hope it helps you make an informed decision. Now, Manny is prepared to, you can check out any of Manny's vehicles, because every single one's been video inspected by me, or will be video inspected by me, because he's got nothing to hide. We just want you to know the inside story. In addition to that, if you buy, you're not only going to get the free catalytic theft protection, you're also going to get a free 10% fuel saving device, and it just never stops working. And who doesn't want to save 10%? Anyway, hope this helps you make an informed decision. Have a good one.